Hemant Atri, you have been tracking the events in the state of Haryana. Will you give us a chronology on how this came to a pass? How was it allowed that a yatra could go through such a communally sensitive area? How was it allowed that stones were allowed to be collected on rooftops? Shouldn't the police have known what was going on?
Priti ji, it's a classic case of how not to handle such a sensitive situation as the government of Haryana and particularly the new administration has done. It's a classic case. Basically, if you look into the incidents, since 1991, after the demolition of Babri Masjid, there has not been a single communal right till date before yesterday. It's a history. And how these things are happening basically, I may or may not agree with Mr. Malik has said about a conspiracy. But my plain question is, what for the government and its administrative machinery is meant for? They are there to maintain law and order, preempt any such conspiracies, and stop anything of going beyond any control. See, Gurugram is a millennium city. We all are progressing society, and what we expect for or aspire for a peaceful living. And what has happened there? If Mr. Malik allows me, because he generally doesn't allow anybody to speak except for himself, I will just like to, as you rightly pointed out, to give a narrative of how this thing has panned out. Last 48 hours, rather before this incident, if you go for last 48 hours, what was happening? As you rightly pointed out, Mr. Monu Manesar, he issued a video on his social media platform by inviting his followers to come to this yatra. He is very well within his rights. I have no confusion over that. But did the administration was not aware of as to what the sensitivity is? In a highly charged atmosphere, what should have the administration done? All these things which has come out yesterday since 1:30 p.m., since 48 hours, it was simmering up. Why? Because both sides were playing up on the social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and so many other places. And there are n number of videos of that. What was Gurugram administration doing? The same thing which Mr. Malik is saying, the same has been said by Mr. Chief Minister and the Home Minister of State. You will please tell me.
I will come to you, sir. Just give me a minute. Hey, Mr. Atri, just stay with me. Raman Malik, you want to say something? Let me just bring in Jasmine Shah into the conversation and then I'll come back to you, sir. Please allow me that. Jasmine Shah, your party is looking to enter Haryana and fight this election soon. Is there also somewhere down the line that your own state leadership scared where Haryana is concerned to actually talk openly of what has gone down? Because there is an election in order and a lot at stake?
Absolutely not, Preeti. And I'll come to the topic of Haryana. I want to just step back for a few seconds and point the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is this, that today no Hindu, no Muslim, no person of any religion wants a riot in this country. It is only the Bharatiya Janata Party that revels in riots in this country. In fact, its name should be changed today to Bharatiya Danga Party. And there are numbers to back it up. From 2014 to 2020, unlike what BJP would like to claim, NCRB data shows that there have been 5,415 riots in India, highest in the span of any 6 years in Indian history. And this is the reality of BJP. Today you see Manipur, an entire state is burning, not a word uttered by the Prime Minister asking for people of all communities to maintain peace. Half of Haryana today is burning, Gurugram today is shut down, not a word uttered by the Prime Minister of India, who has every opportunity to talk about every matter under the sun except when the country is burning. We saw even the national capital, 54 people were killed in broad daylight just 3 years back. Not a word was uttered by the Prime Minister or the Home Minister. And why? The answer is very simple. It serves the BJP to push the country into this fire of communal rage because it serves its vote bank politics. As far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, we condemn every such instance. At the end of the day, the people of this country want peace. I again reiterate what I said earlier, that no Hindu, no Muslim wants any kind of a violence or riot. They want progress. They want their country to go forward. But BJP, and wherever there are BJP ruled states, you're seeing today state after state multiple instances of riots. I stated 5,400 riots. It is surprising that majority of these are actually in Madhya Pradesh, ruled by BJP. Haryana, ruled by BJP. Gujarat even are seeing small instances of riots which somehow don't get reported in the national media. And this is the elephant in the room one needs to talk about. Haryana, it's extremely sad. Everything could have been preempted. Which is the group that brought out the procession? It was Bajrang Dal. It was a Sangh Parivar outfit. BJP government is saying that they didn't know what was going to happen. This Monu Manesar is absconding for 8 months, and the BJP today is sitting. I was hearing the spokesperson of the BJP here sitting and defending that Monu Manesar ने तो कुछ नहीं किया. तो आप आज उनकी spokesperson बन के आए यहाँ इस debate के ऊपर. It is shameful today that a government and a party which has so much of power.
Raman Malik, you are being charged as being the spokesperson of Monu Manesar and not the government of Haryana.
Is it the same Jasmine Shah who is DDC, some Delhi Dialogue Commission guy?
So that's irrelevant. Can you please answer?
No, that is relevant. I'll tell you why. There is a lot of circumstantial evidences that
your
this person
state is in fire, and you do not have the humility to accept it and put your state back on the track.
I would not debate the person.
This shows your real intent. Your state, half of your state is on fire. And
Mr. Shah, let him. Okay, Mr. Shah, let Raman Malik just answer.
I would not like to debate with
Mr. Shah. Okay, Raman Malik, please go ahead, sir. Make your point.
See, if he is the same Mr. Shah who was there with the Delhi Dialogue Commission and all, I would not like to debate with this person because circumstantially it is evident that he works for foreign agencies, which is not acceptable. I do not think it would be appropriate to have a person.
So, you know, let's what personal attacks are we getting at? This is just bizarre.
I would not like to. I am very. I would not like to somebody who circumstantially hails and.
Sir, you've not answered any question that we've asked you.